Faust gives the students an experience of the restless modern human being in his relationship to evil. In his relationship to evil, without which we would not allow our students to go forth into the world. The Birth of American Literature allows the students to experience Emerson, Thoreau, Hawthorne, Whitman, Dickinson through transforming the way they use words, becoming able to generate a whole new consciousness that arises out of this land and this people. The whole new American consciousness celebrating the democratic individual as never before in the whole history of humanity. The Russian literature, around the same time, through Pushkin and Gogol and Tolstoy and Dostoevsky and Soloviev, explores, in fact, almost the complementary opposite, generating the question about and the quest for the capacity for universal brotherhood in all humanity. The individual and the universal brotherhood. The second history course looks into the 20th century, sees major themes of internationalism, of world wars, of the understanding of humanity through psychology, whether it's through Freud or Jung or Skinner, seeing the celebration of bigness in the USSR and the USA and the European Union, seeing individuals like Gandhi or Martin Luther King Jr. or Nelson Mandela embody something of what the human being can become, looking at the 21st century, even in this decade, how in a way there's perhaps a celebration of the miniature as opposed to the monstrous, how the cell phone, which 5 years ago was, I don't know, there were millions of cell phones, and now there are over 3 billion cell phones amongst the populace of the whole world. Internet experience will be everyone's within 4 or 5 years. An extraordinary expansion of miniature access to the world. Most people's jobs are with small businesses, trying to get a gleaning of the sort of the threads of the time. Seniors go out into the world in internships for 3 or 4 weeks, serving apprenticeships. They also, in a way, experience the quintessence of the curriculum, which is outside the curriculum, the sort of transcendence of the whole symphony of the Waldorf curriculum, which is the senior project, orchestrated by nobody other than the individual who looks within himself at the age of 17 towards the end of the junior year and finds something to focus on for about 10 months, guides that himself or herself, and then offers that to the school community, the senior project. And by the end of this 4-movement symphony of the high school, culminating the whole curriculum of the whole school, it becomes possible for an 18-year-old to speak in the following way. Michaelmas. I'm not Walt Whitman, yet I sing a song of myself. I'm not Emerson, yet I contain within me the potential of all humanity. I'm not Tolstoy, yet war and peace wax and wane perpetually within me. I'm not Syrinx, yet my flute weeps when it sings her haunting lullaby. Today, I celebrate Michaelmas, the day on which St. Michael slew the dragon. I'm not St. Michael, yet today I commence my own battle against a very fierce dragon. Today I raise the cry of the warrior and celebrate the raising of the sword and the shield. The serpent's rattle is the child afraid to plunge into the reservoir on the mountain beyond my house. The mother embracing the child in my room when I wanted to gallop through the leaves in the woods behind my house. Today, my childhood finally jumps out of the old crabapple tree in the yard behind my house. Today, I celebrate death, not as the end, but as the door. Yesterday dies. I am the phoenix. You see, I've seen the phoenix. When his time comes, he gathers around him a heap of leaves, and from the deepest recesses of his pure heart, he draws out cries of pain. Soon bird, wood, everything is reduced to living coal, and then to ashes. But when the last spark has fluttered out, a tiny phoenix appears in the middle of the burning ash. Self-sacrificial fires become ash. Inspiration takes flight. Let me swallow the snake, that I may shed the skins that I have outgrown. Let me swallow the snake, that I may shed the skins that I have outgrown. For me, every day is Michaelmas. Thank you.